Imagine traveling back to the most famous UFO incident in history, only to realize that the aliens weren't extraterrestrials at all. They were time travelers like you, and the crash was a catastrophic failure of a temporal engine. Now, you're trapped in 1947 New Mexico, hunted by military intelligence, shadowy government agencies, and rival time agents who want to erase you from existence. Welcome to Time Risk 4, Roswell, the fourth thrilling, mind-bending installment in Elyse Douglas's Time Risk series. If you love historical mysteries, high-stakes time travel paradoxes, and the sheer, unadulterated adrenaline of trying to fix the timeline while avoiding getting dissected by the U.S. Air Force, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in sci-fi thriller fiction, blending the dusty, paranoid atmosphere of Cold War America with the terrifying, awe-inspiring mechanics of temporal displacement. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist arriving in the desert outside Roswell, expecting a simple observation mission. Instead, they stumble into the center of a massive conspiracy where past, present, and future collide. The atmosphere is thick with the sweltering heat of the New Mexico summer, the crackling tension of military cordons, and the creeping dread of knowing exactly what happens next and being powerless to stop it without breaking the timeline. Douglas excels at capturing the paranoia of the era, making every black sedan, every whispered conversation, and every flash of lightning feel like a potential trap set by enemies across time. At the core of the book's addictive appeal is its brilliantly logical approach to time travel mechanics and the spectacular historical mystery trope. This isn't just about watching history unfold, it's about navigating the deadly consequences of the butterfly effect. Watching the protagonist try to uncover the truth behind the Roswell crash, dodge FBI agents, and outsmart rival time travelers who are manipulating events for their own gain is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the chase and the ticking clock tension to life, making the hum of a failing temporal drive and the sharp crack of a rifle in the desert night feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular historical intrigue and the sci-fi mechanics, the soul of Time Risk lies in its characters and the heavy psychological burden of knowing the future. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating observer. They are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of their actions. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce determination to protect the integrity of the timeline while saving the innocent lives caught in the crossfire. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet, desperate conversations in safe houses feel just as impactful as the explosive confrontations with temporal anomalies. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The true architects of the Roswell incident are revealed, forcing the protagonist into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation that spans decades. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming temporal ingenuity, and raw, unbridled courage. The protagonist must use every trick, every hidden cache of future tech, and every ounce of their knowledge to seal the timeline and escape 1947 before they are erased forever. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, paradigm-shifting revelation that recontextualizes the entire Roswell mythos and proves that the greatest risk in time travel isn't changing the past, it's surviving it. Time Risk 4, Roswell, is a triumph of the time travel thriller genre. It is smart, gripping, and unapologetically intense. Elyse Douglas has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of stepping into one of history's biggest mysteries. Plug in your headphones, check your temporal coordinates, and join the agent. The truth is out there, but it's also in the past, and it's dangerous.